General Manager's report. Mr. General Manager.
Thank you, Mr. President and board members. First, let me speak to ridership. There were 8.6 million trips taken in April on our system. That's just a slight down, just a little bit less than 1% reduction from April of 2008. As you recall, we always compare same month previous year because of the nature of different patterns. We did have some special circumstances in April that no doubt affected that. We had, as you recall, construction along the MAX line at the Gateway Transit Center, and as we provided the final tie-in of the Green Line there. Something obviously that wasn't there last year. Secondly, as you recall, gas prices were really skyrocketing last April, that is April of 08, and no doubt that was affecting it as well. Ridership was up on weekends, down in other categories. And I think, as you know, even though somewhat intuitively we think that as the economy worsens, people are more likely to be able to take transit just as a cheaper alternative. We generally, however, historically track the employment levels, but lag by a bit. That is, as people are not taking, unfortunately, not taking trips to work because they aren't working, it does affect that level of ridership. So all in all, we're watching obviously very, very close. As you saw reported, the double-digit unemployment now in the region, 12.1. Again, from our standpoint, it's not surprising that our rush hour trips were down about 3.1% on those rush hour trips. But again, that we all are seeing the bus ridership increasing on weekends, and people using the system at other times, but overall a little bit less than 1% down. Number two is right outside the door here, and beginning this last Sunday at 5 a.m., buses actually came back onto the mall from 3rd and 4th Avenues. This is a part of the completion of the Green Line construction on the mall, and although there are obviously a few efforts underway, we've had a lot of people out both down on 3rd and 4th Avenues prior to the changeover on Sunday to be able to make sure that people who were getting on or off buses, or even actually on the buses, as our operators announced it, that this change was taking place. There have been a little bit of confusion, but I thought that the news article in the Oregonian today captured well, and that is an individual writer who said essentially they will get just a little getting used to it, and everything will be fine as soon as they recognize exactly where the stops are and how to best be able to get to it. We are seeing that. We are still having people out on the mall this week, as well as on 3rd and 4th, just to make sure that anybody who has questions or how best to be able to accomplish that is able to be there. So overall, I think it's gone very smoothly. We will start doing more and more training of our rail operators on the mall as well in the coming weeks and months as we build up to that September 12th opening of the Green Line. One of the issues that's been important is that for the first time, there is an ability to be able to either bike or drive in the left lane all the way from Union Station to Portland State University. That has not been the case before. There was those extended blocks in 3 different places on each of the 2 streets requiring a turn. That has been removed. But now what we're doing is making sure that people actually stay in that left lane, because except for in a very select few spots, you are only able to go straight or turn left. The police have been there, have been both first educating and now being a little bit more serious about actually issuing warnings or tickets to people who violate that. The concern has been, obviously, if somebody decides from that left lane to turn across in front of either a bus or a light rail vehicle, it's not good. And as you heard earlier today from the TSCC, one of their members actually, as she explained, rushing to be able to get to jury duty, actually got a pedestrian ticket by crossing, by jaywalking. The police are looking very carefully at both bicyclists and pedestrians, because obviously what we are most concerned about is safety on the mall. I think the lesson we're really wanting to leave is stay left and turn left, but don't try to be able to cross two other lanes of traffic, which is both illegal but also unsafe. Next is the Portland-Milwaukee Bridge. You've heard obviously a lot about this. It'll be the first new bridge over the Willamette in 30 years. It is a bridge that will carry light rail, streetcar, buses, pedestrians and bicyclists, but nothing else. The design of that bridge has been a very key element. It's being refined really now, and the discussions will take place at the special advisory committee we have, which is chaired by former Mayor Vera Katz. We're all looking for a signature bridge, but one also that can meet our budget requirements, but also our maintenance, long-term maintenance requirements too. It has to be a bridge that is sustainable. Lastly, I would mention that we will have our groundbreaking. You've all been invited to come to the Clackamas Town Center on Friday. Senator Ron Wyden and others will be able to be a part of it. But it's a groundbreaking of our first major project using the stimulus dollars, the American Reinvestment and Recovery Act dollars. It will be really the creation of our South Precinct of our Transit Police Division right there at the Clackamas Town Center. Parking garage is right below the station platform. We think we really get a lot of benefit. Not only does it create local jobs, but it also provides a real police presence from the very beginning as the Green Line opens at its terminus there at the Clackamas Town Center. So please come join us at 12:30 for that if you're able to make it. I'm sure Board Member Williams, knowing that this is the first line into Clackamas County, has a particular love of it. So with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions. The Delegated Authority report is there as well. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
What time is that groundbreaking?
12:30.
Okay, questions of the General Manager? Okay, thank you.